Everybody, welcome back. My hair is static everywhere here today for some reason. We are back with Miss Silicone Emmy, and it is bath time again. So we are going to give her a bath. So there's going to be a lot of stops and starts and stuff for her because I have to go upstairs. I have to bring everything upstairs. So here she is. She's still all nice and cozy. I can't remember what it was dinosaurs. It was a while ago that I did this with her, but she's sleeping right now. So let's move her over a little bit, and she is way tacky, so it's time for her to. So what I'm going to do this time, instead of taking the tub up there, I'm going to use this little sink seat for her. I've already cleaned up my sink and everything upstairs, so it's all set to go. So I got this, and you can wrap her in this. It actually acts as a washcloth also. But I have this all ready. I'm going to take that upstairs. And then I have the bag. So let me show you real quick what I have in here. And it's just a bag I got off of, I think I got this one off of Macari. It was brand new. And kind of dirty now, but it doesn't go very far, upstairs, downstairs kind of thing. We have a brush, which I don't need to use on her because she doesn't have hair. I have this cream. It's a bedtime lotion. Now, I wouldn't put it on her specifically, but I'd put it on my hands and put it on her clothes. So I wouldn't use creams like that on the silicone. Here is the brush for the powder. That is like awful loose. It's almost time to get a new one. Got that. We have wipes right here in case she has a blowout before her bath time. We have Q-tips in here, which I actually had to use the other day because there was gunk in one of the baby's ears because they just sit down here. And here is my favorite shampoo, Johnson & Johnson. And I also have this one, Citadel Wash and Shampoo. I don't know what this one smells like. Not a big fan, but I have two of them. And then right here is the washcloths. These are the boy ones, so I need to go find the girl ones because I have girl ones. It doesn't matter, but I usually have this stacked for boys or girls. So I'm going to put this back in here because I'm going to go get the girls ones and put them over here. And I'm not sure where they are. I think they are over here. Dumped everything over. So here's the pink. Here's a pink one. Here's another pink one. And here is another pink one. So since I have 3 for the boys, I might as well have 3 for the girls. And I do believe that a couple of these were for my other children. So I'll keep those in here. I usually have a boys towel too, but I already took it out. It's sitting in the tub since I'm going to be doing her. So I have my pink towel. I have powder for her. I have some powder that stays in here. Okay. And then I have a changing mat to put her down on after she's done because she's going to be wet. I have a couple of diapers right here. And I have her clothes that I'm going to put her in right here. And then there's some toys. A couple of little toys. So, there's her caddy. So she is all set to go. We're ready to go. And what I'm going to do while I have you with me right now is that we're going to take her clothes off, take her stuff off, and get her ready to go up there. So she'll be ready when I go up, so I don't have to get her unready. So we'll put this back in her. She has a drawer now for clothes for her. I went through all the Preemie girl clothes and got them all divvied up because for Tegan I have all of Ariel's clothes that I had for her, and then I had a bunch of other kind of clothes, you know. I mean, they can all share, but I separated the Emmys from the other ones. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave her clothes down here because we're going to come back down here to change her after I'm done. So we're going to leave this here. These are her clothes. And I'll show you what I'm going to put her in. I was going to put her in, these are kind of like jammies. Now I made this, I got a bunch of different color of this elastic. And I got these little flowers at Walmart. They're in the sewing section where the thread, not the thread, the ribbon and all that is. These are hanging. They got a bunch of different kinds. So there's this one. So that'll be here for her. And this is a little, this is so pretty. This is a little outfit. This is cute. And this is by Little Me. And it's, you've probably seen this on a couple of the other babies, if not her. So she's got this to wear. And what was funny is I got this thrifted, right? And I went, when I got this first, and then I went back and I found this little waffle-like thing. And it has little flowers on it, and it's the same colors. So I'm thinking it goes with it, but the tag doesn't say Little Me on it. So I put it with it. So she has a little jacket that goes with it that we'll put on her. The only thing I don't have for her for this is, I don't think the arms, yeah, but see, she needs mitts. I'll have to go see what I have for mitts for her. And then, yeah, so we will be back up at the sink. Okay, we are back. And so we've got some warm water here so you can see everything. Don't mind my messes in the window. I'm in the process of cleaning everything up, so don't mind the mess. Okay, so let's get her wet. Get her nice and wet. You can get these wet because they can work as washcloths. Like I said, they can be washcloths. So let's get this one wet, and they can come off too. They just Velcro on. So that's what we're going to do with this because we can't show bits and pieces. So we will put that there. And here's her washcloth. Can you guys see okay? I'm trying to stay out of the way. And let's get her all nice, and love the smell of dog food. So let's get her all clean. Get the gunk out. I'm going to be careful of this ear because it has a crack in it, and I don't know how to fix it. So I'm trying to keep her as good as possible. And for being this kind of doll, she's in pretty good shape, but we don't handle her a lot. So we don't. We just make sure that we get her bits clean. Because I do use powder on her and stuff, so we just want to make sure the crevices are clean. And we are going to do the back side. Make sure she's all clean. I have glitter on her. I have no idea how she got glitter on her. I understand how she gets cat hair because the cat, but she's not in, she's in a different crib, so the cats can't even get in there. So, but there is cat hair all over her. I have no idea. Probably because she's sticky. So we'll just get her all cleaned up. And we'll get her turned. So we can clean her up. There. She is done. She's all clean. So we will let this stuff dry. Let this dry. And let's get her in her cute little towel. Okay. There she is. All right, guys, we will be back downstairs to get her dressed. Okay, we are back, and she's still wet, still has water on her, and some glitter that we got to try to take off of her. And we are going to actually put this underneath because we're going to be doing powder and it gets everywhere. It gets everywhere. And a lot of the cat hairs and stuff I can get off of her once she's powdered. And okay, so let's get her powder. And I use these little buckets that you can get from Dollar Tree is what I use to keep the powder in. You don't have to, you can just, but I just put some on. I just kind of put it in different spots. And this is cornstarch powder, which is the best to use on silicones. So I just add powder, like lots of it, because I don't want her to be, once she has powder on, she's so smooth and she feels really good. But because you powder her, she's going to have powder in crevices. Side is done. I gotta cover her because I don't want to get in trouble. So now we'll do this side. Just put a bunch of powder everywhere. Now the fun thing about having a silicone is that you can give them baths. I mean, you have a lot more of playtime, I guess, routine time. You can do, well, mine has an open mouth, so you can do feeding time, you can do changing time, you can do bath time. You know, you can do a lot of it with a silicone. The only thing is that the more you play with them, the more apt something might happen. Now she has, on this hand, she has individual fingers, like her thumb and her pinky finger and her first finger are apart. So when you're dressing them, you have to be very careful. Just like you would a real baby, you have to grab their hand and then put the, you know, put the clothes on. And you don't want to pull because it will tear the vinyl. And you can, I don't know if you can see real close. Yeah, you can tell. Let me move you a little bit closer. Let's see. Let me put you down. There we go. You just won't see me that well. See how shiny this is and see how matte this is? This is the powdered area, and this one is not, and it's way sticky. So you can tell when you can tell, and here is not. So you want to put a bunch of powder. Oh, she's way sticky. I need to put powder on her. And she'll lose her stickiness, which she has crevices, so you want to make sure that you get those really good. And she's still kind of shiny on top. Usually when I bathe her, she's good for like, I don't know, it's been a while since I did the last bath time, however long that was, months. But I don't play with her. I don't take her out that often and change her. So it is gonna, see, and in these areas you're gonna need a Q-tip to get the powder out. There's her little mouth. But you're gonna wanna get the powder out of her mouth, out of her eyes. She doesn't have open eyes. I've been tempted to cut them open, a slit, and get little tiny eyes and put it in there. That'd be so cute. I'm thinking about doing that. You know, she's my doll, so if I ruin her, I ruin her. Yeah, I don't think she'll get ruined though. And I could always take the eyes back out. So, it's, she's pretty good. She's nice and soft now. So let's turn her over. And put on the bum. Bum. She's got a little bummy hole that if you wanted to make a wet, eaten wet doll, you probably could. I don't have any idea how to do that. I've seen it done, but I wouldn't know how to go about doing it. But I imagine you just go down through the mouth and right straight down to the back, and there's a tube. I have no inkling in wanting to do that, so I won't do that, but I can see where you could. The only thing I'm thinking about doing is the eyes. Getting her to have eyes, because when they're not in, I imagine they will go back to being closed. So I could do a video of her sleeping and then waking up, you know. So she's all pretty smooth now. Oh, she's nice and smooth. She's so cute. And that's why I got one of these dolls, just to see if I was going to like. They're a lot of work. A lot of work. Okay, so now we're going to move this. Move this out of the way. And we're going to put her diaper on. So we're going to put her diaper on. And I'm going to put more powder on her because I like powder. So I'm going to put that there. And I've got my other powder right here. That was a little much. It came out kind of fast, but that's okay. And she does wear regular preemie diapers, as Gracie wears special ones. They're like preemie ones, which I don't think I have any in here. I don't think I have any of those. Yes, I do. I saw one in here. Pampers. Preemie one. Right there. And these fit Gracie. She's my micro preemie. All right, let's do one last sweep. Try to get, now these dolls, and I'll show you her now that she has a diaper on. Okay. I think all silicones have some kind of line. I think from what I've seen on, oh, she feels so good. And she smells good. They have a thing on top, you know, where they poured it. And I think that's all. But these Ivita ones have a line down. You see the line? Because I think they're done in 2 pieces. I don't know. But she has a line. And I think that's why this ear, see, she's got an owie, is that it is cut. And I don't know how to fix it. So I just leave it alone, put it back in there. She has an owie. That's the only one she has, but you can tell where they took it out right there. So she does not have hair. I could probably root hair if I wanted to, but I don't want to. I keep her baldy. You just put hats on them or bows or whatever. But they have this line that goes down, so you can see it right there. And it goes down her foot. But she has, her feet are not separated. I could probably separate them, but I'm not going to because of the fact that they can rip, you know. And maybe that's just the silicone that's being used on this one, you know. But her little hand, like this one, only, it isn't even cut open a little bit, but this little one, she has a little fisty. But this one, she has, this one's loose, and her thumb's loose. These 2 fingers are hooked. And if you pull on them just, you know, if you pull on them too much, they're gonna rip. So you gotta be really careful of them. And when you're doing videos or taking them out, you gotta hold them like a real baby and everything, or otherwise you're gonna have major issues. Now, I did do her mouth. I slit it open and cut it all out. I didn't know how to do a tongue, but she is losing some of her color. That's okay, but I got it really deep down in there so she can take a passy. So, and it did get some water in there, so we want to make sure we get that out. I did put eyelashes on her, but it looks like I need to do more. But I think what I'm going to do, because she's got teeny eyes, I need to see the size of the eyes to order. I think they're going to be way small. And then you just cut a hole in there and then do it deep enough where you can fit that eye in there, and it'll be like it's peeking out like a newborn, you know. So I'm going to try it. I've seen a couple of videos about it, so I think I'm going to try it. So let's get her dressed. Let's clean off my brush. Okay, let's get her dressed. Put her t-shirt back on. Put her t-shirt on. I was going to get some longs. I have a long sleeve one, but I tend to use that one when we do birth videos for preemies. I got a couple of t-shirts. See, you want to get the, you want to go in through the hole to grab a hold of the hand and kind of, you know, pull it out. Don't pull, but pull it out. But she is definitely preemie, but she's a short preemie. So all the preemie clothes are going to be like the shirts are long because she's got little tiny feet. So let's get her dressed now. I thought I'd put this on her because one, it's cute, and I think I've had it on her before. And so you just want to put your hand in there, you know, to get the, and she should probably have some socks. Let me find some socks for her real quick. I'll do a pair of Ariels that she had. What do they say on them? Thank heaven for little girls. So we're going to put her little socky on. And let's put this one on. They're like knee socks because she's so little. So we'll put those on, and then we'll put her, it'll go on better. It won't like stick, you know. So you don't have to worry about the silicone. But I still put my hand in there. Okay. Because like I said, things are going to be a little big on her because she is little. So let's put this down. See, it's going to be a little baggy because she's petite. She is a petite. You can order, I think I've only seen it on Carter's. A couple of the things I got on there, the nightgowns especially, will fit the preemie, and then they fit Gracie really well. So, here. Now, I've decided, you guys are going to see this, you're seeing this, I think it's Saturday. So, start of next week, not next week, the last week of the month. What's that, 28th? The 28th through December 5th, 6th, whatever. Let me tell you so you know. I'm going to do a video about it. Let me get to my calendar so I can tell you. November 28th through December 4th, it's going to be preemie week. So all my preemies, you'll see Emmy again, you will see Gracie, you will see Trenton and Tegan. You will meet the new baby. He's a preemie, and he's a boy. And what else do I have? I think those are all the preemies. But we're going to have a preemie week. We're having a preemie week. All the videos are going to be preemie oriented. And I'm hoping Theme Thursday will be something I can do with them. But we'll see. Okay, so she's dressed. Let me show you. Let me put her, let's get her all dressed. Let's get her all dressed. Stay, but we will of her ear. Okay, and then we've got little middies. I found a light pink pair. We're going to put these on. Everything to protect her. I mean, even though she wasn't like $1,000, she was still expensive. I think I paid $80 plus shipping. It came to over $100 anyway. So it was a $100 doll. So you want to take care of your babies, you know. So let's move that. We can keep her little blanket here. We'll keep her blanket here. And we'll put this down and put this on. This outfit is so, so, so sweet. So sweet. Put the collar over it. Collar over it. Okay. And it has 3 buttons, but I'm only going to button the first one because I want to be able to see the underneath. Okay, so here she is. This little what do they call this? Peter Pan collar. And here's one hand. Her other hand is here, but it's not coming out. So we'll make that come up a little bit. Stick out. There's her, and you can see her little headband. Here's her little feet. And so I wanted to leave this open so you could see, but it matches perfectly. I don't know if it goes with it, because like I said, when I went to the thrift store to get this, it wasn't together. And when I went back and I saw that, I'm like, this matches this other thing, so I think it goes with it. So here she is. She's all nice and cute, and she smells wonderful. She smells so good. You see her? She's so precious. Look at her. And she's heavy. I mean, she probably, let's see how much she weighs. I'll tell you how much she weighs. Just a sec. She weighs almost 5 pounds. It's like 4 point whatever, just before 5 pounds. 4.99 something. It's almost 5 pounds. She's heavy. She is heavy. But she's just the sweetest little thing. And she should have like a little hat on. But I'm just going to wrap her back up in her blanket. Because I make sure her head is protected like that. And we will wrap her. She's kind of kitty cornered here. And I wrap her like this so she is protected. And I put her back in her crib, but there she is. And that's probably why all the hairs get on her. There she is. But I tend to put this down and stuff, and I put her in her bed. So she needs her passy bag. Let's give her her passy. And I have this one. And if it goes in rough, you can always put some powder on it. Like there's still some powder residue left on this brush. And what I do is I put my finger in here. I squeeze her cheeks. And I just swish it down in. So now she has her passy. So you can see. And she has, can you see? See? She has her passy now. And it's pink. I don't think she has another one. I think that's the only one I have for her. And I have her Preemie bottle. I have a pink Preemie bottle. I have 2 of them, one for Gracie and one for her. Because they were Ariel's and I have 2 of them. So I just use, actually Gracie has her own in her little bed over there. So there we go. There's her routine. She's gonna fall asleep. And she's all good. I'm gonna lay her down, and we probably won't see her again for another 6 months. No, actually, we're gonna see her in another week, you will see her again. And we will change her into something, probably Christmas. So I can have the preemies changed. So we'll do them first. So, but I will put a post up on the community page, on my community page, letting you know, everybody know that November 27, whatever day it is, through December 5th or whatever it is Preemie Week. And I'm hoping to get a video up every day for that. So I've got a list. So thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Make sure you give me a thumbs up, comment down below, introduce yourself. That way other people know who you are and who I am. And let me know where you're from. Let me know where you're at. So, okay, guys, I'm going to go lay her down, and I will see you again soon. Bye now.